Change has come to America.
Believe it.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock.
The Department has stated publicly that it is investigating the matter as a hate crime, racially motivated act of white supremacy and violent extremism. As they do, we must all work together to address the hate that remains a stain on the soul of America. The hearts are heavy once again, but a resolve must never, ever waver.
How many more times during his presidency will Joe Biden have to say that? We know it will happen again. We know with the number of dead might be higher next time. And we know that between now and the next time this happens, nothing will be done to reduce in any way the chances of this happening again. 10 dead this time. Roberta Drury, age 32. Margus Morrison, age 52. Andre McNeil, age 53, Aaron Salter, age 55, Geraldine Talley, age 62, Celestine Cheney, age 65, Hayward Patterson, age 67, Catherine Massey, age 72, Pearl Young, age 77, Ruth Whitfield, age 86.
Jesus.
They are all dead tonight because they are black and they were at the Tops Market on the east side of Buffalo.
86-year-olds. This is the level of violence in this country, where you have. I mean, the same thing in the Presbyterian Church in the Taiwanese. Those were senior citizens. The people that died there, the people that were there were like between the ages of 66 and 85. You had a sports medicine doctor killed in church. And Fox News sat there, listen, the idea that they grab onto some issue and they mash it into people's faces, into their homes, into their living rooms, into their brains, until their brains turn into some sloshy rot. And they look at their semi-automatic weapons that they've been collecting, because Fox News scares them so much about going out unarmed in America, that it's like so freaking dangerous, and you must be armed to the teeth, and you have to have, high-capacity magazines. So you have to have, drums that hold 100 rounds of ammunition in America now, because that's what they drum into. And it gets to the point where you have some lunatic, some guy who's just like, willing to go and kill senior citizens because they were told some damn thing over and over again, or they're willing to go to a church and commit murder. Listen, Bill O'Reilly did it. Don't think that this is new. It's not new. Remember Tiller the baby killer? The whole abortion, Tiller the baby killer, over and over and over and over, from this guy who was sexually harassing women, who was making women's lives unmanageable, unbearable if they worked for him or with him at that network. Okay, he ended up paying $25 million in damages for the crap that he did. The lawyers there defended him and his disgusting behavior around women while he screamed and yelled on TV about women and abortions, to the point where some gunman went to Dr. Tiller's church and killed him. You had abortion doctors killed in their living rooms because of this ignorance that spreads across this land about women. We definitely have a problem in this country with violence, and we also have a problem in this country with high capacity, magazines and guns that hold them, and selling body armor on eBay, and all of this stuff, it's like a perfect story. It's almost to the point where, okay, I'm starting to get emails from people that are saying, Randi, you always said that you would tell us when to flee. I've had it. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared about America. I'm scared about this next election, because if they win the midterms, and by them, she means the violent ones, the people who are literally, encouraging people to go out there and hate, go out there and identify the enemy as being this color or that religion or this practice of medicine, and just go shoot them, just kill them, just take your revenge, just, protect the white race from this group or that, whatever it is. And people do it, I mean, El Paso, we had the Tree of Life. We had 450 killings. Right-wing extremists committed 75% of the 450 murders that were committed by political extremists. Okay, we've had 450 politically motivated murders in this country, and of those 450 politically motivated, 75% of them were done by white ring extremists. Islamic extremists were responsible for 20%, and left-wing extremists were responsible for 4% of those 450. But almost half of these murders were tied to white supremacy. Right-wing extremist violence is our biggest threat, said Jonathan Greenblatt, the head of the ADL. The numbers do not lie.